Okay, I don't think it'll be too bad. Oh wait, maybe it will be that bad. So if I remember correctly, I think we've met everybody. Have we? Let's see. Let's see if we've met everybody. No, we haven't met everybody. Well, for the very beginning, we have. Um, but we still need to meet the wizard, and we still need to go to the mines to make sure we get a sword, because if you were not here last time, I chose the monster farm, which I don't really remember the exact name of it. Is it like the haunted farm or something? But monsters appear at night, and if you don't have a sword, you're kind of just... Oh no, don't do that. Okay, there we go. I'm still having trouble making sure I don't, with mouse and keyboard, making sure I don't break my plants. Hello, Mr. Goose. Popcorn sounds really fantastic right now. Oh my gosh. Chat! This is gonna be so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to remember what we even need to do. We're gonna chop down some trees while we think. I remember, I think the last thing we did was give George a gift for one of our, like, getting started quests. Again, we still need to go to the mines. We got the fishing pole. Yeah, me too. I love grabbing my axe and going down to chop some trees and be deep in thought. It's my favorite pastime. I made soup tonight for dinner, and it was still really hot when I took my first bite, and I can still feel my burnt taste buds just like sitting on my tongue. You know that feeling of like, you can't even, it's hard to describe, because what kind of soup did you have? I bet you can take a guess of what soup you had and what you had it with. Yep, I knew it. Did you have it with a grilled cheese, perhaps? I think I saw you eat that on stream when you were streaming earlier. Was that the time you're talking about? Because, I mean, no judgment if you ate it twice. I have eaten things twice for lunch and dinner multiple times in my life, and there are no regrets here. If I could have... What dish would I want to have twice in a day? I honestly think it'd be something along the lines of like a chili. I love like a good stew or like pot roast. One of my goals this year for 2026 is to eat more like a hobbit, and I stand by that. Speaking of, does anyone have any New Year's resolutions they wish to share? Oh, don't do that in front of people and during the day. I love making pot roast in my pressure cooker because it takes me a total of probably like 30 minutes. And it is the best, most satisfying meal that I can whip together super quick. Oh, come on, Lainey. You need to remember to go to the caves. Go to the caves. That's what we're trying to do. I'm dilly-dallying around and just forgetting left and right what I'm doing. Silly little me. If I were looking at the screen and saw that, like, notification pop up before the sound effect played, it would have scared me. Because I'm also, like, a Stardew Valley sound while playing Stardew Valley, especially that sound specific, no, it will scare me. I don't know if y'all saw or not, but they're still trying to make a way to the caves, so we couldn't go there even if we wanted to. Okay, I'm not giving Mayor Lewis a birthday present. I don't like him. We'll wait until... I always try... I don't know if everyone is super diligent about giving birthday presents in the game. I love giving birthday presents because it really makes the... Why is this not... Come on now. Oh, duh. Because I'm doing it over the notifications board. Yeah, especially if I want to, like, marry someone in the first year, if you miss their birthday, you're not screwed, but you're pretty close to screwed. If you know what, like, you can't, if you miss that person's birthday, that was a opportunity to get much more hearts. It's always so frustrating when I miss birthdays. I forget what... I'm, like, almost out of energy. I watered my plants. I checked the caves. I really don't want to get more plants yet. Okay, I know this game is supposed to be a farming simulator, but my least favorite thing to do in this game is farm. I'm a fishing, foraging girl through and through. I don't know what y'all's favorite skills are, but mine would definitely have to be... I think if I had to pick between the two, foraging and fishing, I think I would do fishing. And I know, that's controversial because some people hate the fishing aspect of the game. I love it. See, I really like foraging a lot. That is a favorite, for sure. I specifically like foraging at the beach. Wait, okay. Okay, left click. That's gonna be hard for me to remember. I've been playing with... I started with mouse and keyboard the first time I played this game. But then after a few weeks of playing it, I switched over to controller and never went back. So this is gonna take some getting used to. I don't think I ever have caught 100% of the fish. I've always wanted to, and we're gonna make that a goal in this playthrough. But I don't want this to be, like, I don't know. I don't really like speedrunning Stardew Valley personally, because I don't think it's a game that's meant to be sped through. I think it's a game that you take your time playing and explore here and there and just kind of do whatever you want. Yeah, I've just seen so many videos of, like, speed running through Stardew Valley, and I'm like, what is the point? This is a game where the literal reason why you're moving to the farm is because you're wanting to slow down. and you're telling me you're gonna speed through the game when that's the entire opposite of what the game's purpose is? It's crazy. I didn't mean to get that emotional about it. I didn't even mean to go on a tangent. Oh, there's so much I haven't gotten yet. Since I don't have any energy, I'm having to cut grass. And it's really, I don't like doing things when it's not the order I usually do it. It's always trees first. But I feel like I'm just wasting so much time if I go to sleep now because my energy's gone. Oh my goodness. There's so much land. This is a really nice layout, though. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the layout of the farm. And it's honestly nice to have a new farm to kind of experiment with and explore. Because I've done a vast majority of the farms at least once. I always pick the forest farm. That one's my personal favorite, or the Four Corners farm if I'm playing a co-op game. But I don't know. I really like that I haven't been on this farm before. I know. I'm a little scared, but I had to get that little bit done. I almost forgot that monsters came out at night, so thank you for the reminder. Okay. Ooh, we got mail! To our valued Joja Mar customers. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. Cool! So that means we can go explore in the mines. Oh shoot, I forgot mining was a skill. Is the game audio not playing? Weird. I can't hear music, but I usually have the music turned down. I can't hear it. I keep watering the same crop once or twice, not once. It's been a long day, y'all. Yeah, we should probably try to fix that. Let's go inside just in case. I think that, no, the game does pause. Okay. What is the matter here? Look in game settings. Okay. Wait. Could this be the reason? Can people hear that? Are you guys able to hear that now? I can't hear it. So let me see if my you still don't hear it. Interesting. Okay. Would that be desktop audio in OBS that I would need to turn up? Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you can hear that now. Because I turned desktop audio all the way up, but I can go into. You might be talking about going deep into the settings. Okay, advanced audio properties, is that the correct thing? Or properties? It's not one of my streams if we don't have some sort of issue. Okay. All right, we might pause the stream a little bit because this might take us a sec. Yeah, let's just go ahead and continue playing and then see. Just like let me know if you find out anything.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
All right, bye. Bye. Hi, bud. Welcome, welcome. We're trying to figure out some technical difficulties with my game. It's not wanting to produce any sound. Yeah. We're having a little bit of trouble. But that is okay. Yeah, clearly. But we're still chilling. We're still making it through. I'm trying to decide if I want to talk to people a little bit or go straight to the caves. I don't usually like going to the caves before I have Yeah. I have never been just the most tech-savvy person on the planet. Remember to do the voices, absolutely. I will try my darndest to do those voices. Yeah, since we have no audio, I have to be the audio too now. I can make all the sound effects, guys. It's a one-woman show up in here. We decided the kids were very, like, southern. And, I mean, all of them are pretty southern in my mind. Hey, it's a lot of fun. It gives the characters a little bit of pizzazz. Not that they already don't have pizzazz, but it gives them your own little twist. Oh my gosh, energy runs out so fast during the early days of the game. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Oh, thank you for the peppercorn ranch. It's always a pleasure. Oh my gosh. I think my favorite sound alert so far is probably the Chris Farley ones. Those never fail to make me laugh. Okay. Harvey! Wait, yeah, that is Harvey. Okay. I think we're gonna marry Harvey this playthrough. I said that last time. And I think I am going to follow through with that decision. Unless anyone else has any objections. Because I'm all ears for some suggestions. Luce, you say you marry Harvey pretty much every playthrough, don't you? I definitely want to get some fruit trees pretty early in game, for sure. How much is this? Okay, 2,000. For in my mind, I always want to think it's 2,500 coins instead of 2,000. Harvey is a pretty good one. I would say he's the safest option. Now, I do want to throw hands with Harvey because what do you mean after we get married, you're still going to charge me when I pass out in the middle of the street? What do you mean? $10,000. I'm your wife. Like, no. That's something that I'm going to hold a grudge over forever. Because you have no business charging me $10,000 when you live in my house. Right. Like, let's get it together, Harvey. You are a doctor. You have I don't see him sharing any of his doctor's funds with us. So why should we pay him? Why should we be paying him when we pass out in the middle of the street when he should just want to make sure that we're okay for free? Yeah, I don't usually marry Harvey for that reason. I'm either usually a Sebastian girl or I'm embarrassed to say it, an Elliot girl. I know he's stuck up, he's rude, he's kind of gross, but there's just something about him. I mean, you like who you like. We literally have 3 slots. Ooh, wait. We might do some fishing. Wait, how do we do that? I love that. I love that everything is Pam. That is fantastic. Okay, we just used the mouse. Yeah, I wouldn't mind everything being Pam. I feel like even though she has her issues, Pam is a vibe. I like her puffer jacket. I like her 80s hair. She's a bus driver.
A couple of these right here.
That's pretty cool.
I'll give you a platform. Let's rock. Let's rock today. Now do it to me.
Let's rock today.
That's good. Slap it.
Thank you for the let's rock today.
Kaboot it. can work on that some more later. It's a very long shake. Get going.
Jack Black's best
Good enough.
movie. Wait. Maybe that's not true. I think it's either between that or The Big Year. But he has a lot of good movies that I could not be thinking of. So I better not say that because it might not be true. The Holiday. Oh my goodness, you're right. Another fantastic movie. I love when comedians play kind of serious roles, or more serious than their usual character. Oh, it's one of those movies that just makes you feel good. And there aren't very many movies that make me feel that way anymore. We probably need that clam. I shouldn't sell it. Okay. I really want to try to... Oh. Did we watered the plants. Okay. I definitely want to try to see if we can forage a little bit the next day and maybe go meet the wizard, Rasmodius. Is that his name? That's a pretty cool name. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty sick name. Wait, don't break that. We need hay when we get a silo. There's so many rocks. Wait, the monsters! Shoot! I don't have a sword! Go. No! I knew it! I knew they were coming! I knew they were gonna come for me. Come on. Okay, thank you. Thank you! Okay. Let's look at the weather. I want it to rain so bad. I love when it rains in Stardew, and I love when it rains in real life. Rain is just top tier. You can't tell me different. $110 gold, not bad. It could be 0, so there's always something to be grateful for. I have mixed feelings about the snow. I love the snow for the first few hours, and then I start to get a little bit of cabin fever because as a mother, whenever you don't get out enough, you really start to get cabin fever, and you get cabin fever quick. So yeah, no, I like it for the first couple of hours, and then it's like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready to get out of the house. Yeah, no, no! Why? Why do I do this to myself? Chat. It was only one. Everything's gonna be alright. There's no reason to be upset. Because... Okay. I was really scared I was gonna press the wrong button again. Woo!
Well, Lottie frickin' God!
That is about how I felt. Goodness me. Oh, gracious me. Okay, let's go down. No. The merchant isn't here on Saturdays. It's Fridays and Sundays. I always have to remember that because I always forget. But I always like going to the merchant. Even though she charges like $2,000 for a carp that I could go catch myself, and it's a pretty common fish. Like, what do you mean you're going to charge $2,000 for a singular fish? I don't think so. I would understand if it was some rare, legendary type fish, but no. It's always like a sunfish or a carp. At best, it's a pike. People be greedy. Wait, okay, is it left click to get the fish? I think it is left click. I keep doing right click, and it screws me over. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. That might take me a few times to get completely figured out. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, you're gonna charge me $2,000 for a sunfish, and I can catch it on the first try. It's always so annoying. It's always so annoying not having enough space. I know some people put their tools in the chest, but I can't do that. I get frustrated when I'm out and about and I need a tool, but then I realize I left it in the chest at home, so I have to travel all the way up to my house to just to come back to that one spot. I'd rather have all my tools in there with me and have less space in my inventory. I should probably keep one parsnip at least. Keep the fiber, keep the seeds, keep the... Well, let's sell the fish, because I can catch one of those pretty easily. Sell the horseradish, because I think we already have some. Now, let's see how many mixed seeds we have. We have 4 mixed seeds. I feel like I definitely need to grab more seeds from here. Oh, not fishing. That's not what I meant to do. There's another horseradish. I think we're going to continue fishing for a little while, because I feel like fishing is probably the most profitable thing you can do at the very beginning of the game. I could be wrong. Either that or sail. Have you met anybody yet? Like the villagers? I think I've met all the villagers except for the wizard. Since I can't hear, I have to watch the bait like crazy. Oh, chat, what do you think Rasmodia's voice is gonna sound like? Let's go meet him now so we can figure that out. I'm kind of excited to attempt to try to do this voice. Okay, I think he's further up. Okay, there's another horseradish, so I'm gonna have to grab that coming back out. Okay, okay. So we can't meet him yet. I think... Do we have to go in the community? Yes, we have to go to the community center first. Discover the Junimos. Get the note from the wizard. Then go to his, like, lair or castle. The one that you give hieroglyphs to. The one, I don't think he has any teeth or something like that. I can picture him in my head. I feel like I might be remembering his voice wrong. And if I can remember correctly what I think it sounds like, there is no way on this planet that I'd be able to pull that off. Oh my gosh. I'll attempt it though. I'll see if I can do it. I could try, and I will be trying. I'm just preparing everybody that it's not gonna be anything to write home about. What does Linus sound like? I feel like he's country, but I feel like he's also a little bit of something else. I feel like he's kind of he's a whisperer. He's not a yeller. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy by myself, you know? Like one of those types of guys. Not like that. Not like that. I feel like he has a little bit more of a raspy, deeper voice. ASMR Linus. Oh my gosh. ASMR trash digging. That would be his forte. I feel like she tries to be one of those like early 2000s emo girls that has the voice of like kind of wanting to be really raspy and yeah, almost like, oh, I'm not doing that. Let me see. The fresh mountain air is so nice on a day like this. I don't think I nailed that yet. I think I'm going to need a couple of times more practice with her. You disagree? I don't know. I do think she could have a high-pitched voice. Now, Harvey... Can I do anything for you? Take care. Yeah, she might be too giggly for that. Caroline is very... Is it just me, or does Abigail have an unhealthy interest in doom and gloom? Does she have the country accent, or is she more, is it just me, or does Abigail have an unhealthy interest in doom and gloom? Maybe I'm just too old to understand. I feel like she is more calm and quiet. She's one of the few people in this town that does not have a southern accent. I think we can all agree with that. Haley 100% has a high-pitched southern accent. Like, okay, let's go talk to her now and see if I can get this to perfection. I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. Ugh! I wish there was a mall here. That is Haley. Yeah. Yeah, Jody is definitely the first voice I did for Caroline. Unless you're talking about the voice I just did for Haley. Yeah, definitely. It's really throwing me off when I can't hear the bait noise, like when there's a fish on the hook. And so I either go too late or too early. I know she totally has a Karen voice. And it's so unfortunate because I do love Jody. Which is surprising to me. It surprises a lot of people when I say I like Jody. I I think she's a misunderstood character. And I have a heart for her. I need a largemouth bass for a calzone I'm making. Could someone bring me one? Let's see if we can catch that largemouth bass. Because we need to go fish anyway. I really like Jody. I also really like Kent. I think Kent is a solid character. I know he's like, that scared me. Jody is mommy, Loki. Jody is mommy. I don't like Kent. A lot of people don't like Kent. That's kind of an unpopular opinion there. I think his character development when you become friends with him is to be appreciated. Robin, I think no. Okay, let me rank here. This is a perfect opportunity. Caroline is first on my list of the moms of Stardew Valley. Then it's going to be Robin, and then Jody. I feel like Caroline, I would marry Caroline in an instant. Listen, I think we could make the best team. She could grow my herbs, and I could grow the crops, like the produce, and we would just make a great team, honestly. We'd drink tea every morning. It'd be a vibe. Robin is a fantastic choice. I think there are mods where you can marry Robin because so many people feel the same way. Another beautiful sunny day. Scarecrow. Okay, we got a little bit more money. We got a little bit more money that day. We're getting close to the bigger pack, and then once we have that big pack, our life will be changed. Our days will go differently. How late am I streaming? I'm probably going to stream until 11. I have some dishes in the sink calling my name. So I want to make sure I do those because I don't like whenever I get too tired and leave my dishes in the sink. Let's be real. We do that sometimes. We get too tired and we leave our dishes in the sink overnight, and you have to wake up first thing in the morning and do dishes. No, I refuse to do that tomorrow morning. Absolutely not. You get your beauty sleep because let me tell you, sleep is so important. I don't do well on. Now, everyone's different. I know the general amount of sleep that you need is like 8 hours. I feel like when I sleep for 8 hours, I feel overly tired, like almost like I got too much sleep. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I just know how I feel. And I think I have my perfect balance when I hit the 6 hours of sleep mark. Absolutely you do. It's so I hate when my husband leaves the house for like the weekend because it just feels so excuse me, it feels so weird being by yourself when you're so used to having someone like in your space. Right. No, for real. Like, I'm still pretty loud, but my husband is louder. He would probably disagree with that, but that would be wrong. Hi, how are you doing? We are playing some Stardew Valley with no audio. Stardew is the coziest game ever. I love it. It's a game that it's one of those games. It's kind of like Minecraft for me. It's one of those games that I play nonstop for a few weeks and then it's something that goes on the back burner for a few months and then I play it for another few weeks nonstop. You go in phases with it, but it never truly gets old. Yeah, unfortunately, the audio issues are issuing. Yeah, it's just one of those games that you can pretty much play in so many different ways that to it's almost impossible for it to get old because you can play it so many different ways is what I'm trying to say. I'm really digging the farm though. I'm not gonna lie. Even though the monsters come out at night, it's really pretty during the day. Love me the layout. I'm trying to see where everything is. I don't think I have noticed where the what's it called? The greenhouse is. I know, I haven't either, and I am really glad that I chose it because it's something different that I haven't tried before, number one, first and foremost. But the layout is really cool. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of rocks and trees and things. Oh, let's go ahead and plant these. Put these in the chest while we're up here so we can have more room in our inventory. Always a smart thing. I guess we're waiting to go to the caves until we get our big backpack, which is probably the smart thing to do. Didn't mean to do it that way, but that's the way it's working out, and honestly, I don't mind it. It's always so frustrating going in the caves and not being able to fit more than rocks and clay in your inventory. I can go to the mines right now. Let me just go ahead and grab the sword. Well, it's already... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go up and grab the sword because I feel like I wouldn't have a whole lot of time to be in the mine since it's already 2 and my energy's really low. So let's just go grab the sword. Because since we are living on the monster farm, it might be a good idea to have the sword in the inventory. Just a thought. Just a thought, chat. I need to give one of these leeks to George. I always love befriending George. His character development is just so sweet. I love when a grumpy old man turns like those what is it called? Storylines wise, it's like a grumpy old man turns sweet once you befriend them. I love that in a game. Good character development. Redemption arc. Yes. I was just oh, this guy's southern. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But the dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. True that, true that. Here, take this. You might need it. I do need that, Marlon. Thank you. Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my mind on you. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. I think that was pretty accurate, Marlon. What do y'all think? First off, let's move the sword. Fishing pole always has to be on the end. Well, actually, hang on. Fishing pole needs to be, sword needs to be on the end. Fishing pole needs to be down here. The pickaxe needs to be right behind the sword. The axe needs to be behind the pickaxe. The hoe needs to be behind the axe. The scythe needs to be here, and then the fishing pole needs to be, well, no. Wait. Hold on. This is how we're doing it. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I needed to fix that little problem. Was that... Okay, chat question. Is this new over in this corner, or is that not always been there? Because I remember that room being empty. Marlon's kind of fine. Some people feel the same way about Marlon as they do Robin. Dwarf is... Okay, interesting. Why don't I remember that? That's so weird. It is Sunday, so I'm just curious what the merchant has got for sale. Not that I will be able to afford anything, but it'd be fun to check it out. Just window shop, browse, if you will. I love the traveling cart. There's something so cute about it. Shopping spree! Love me a good shopping spree. Especially when it's fake money. That's always nice. Didn't mean to hit her with my axe. Is that one that you need for the community center? Because that's not a bad price for a fish. I know some people are going to judge me for buying things at the merchants to make progress with the community center. Yeah, literally. But you know what? I will die on that hill. If the merchant has something I need for the community center, it's been bought immediately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless it's something that I can easily get, I'm always gonna buy it. No matter how much it is, no matter what I need to do, I'll find a way. Well, now if it's something like food wise or crops wise, I won't buy it. But if it's something like fish or like mining, I will buy it. Leah! Leah is one that has my heart. I love Leah to pieces. She is... Okay, alright. Night-night. It's been fun. Okay, what does Leah sound like? Leah sounds like if you hear any banging from inside my hut, it's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. Oh, interesting. Was that something that... Hang on. Did I just miss like a whole dialogue bubble? We'll never know. Okay, I think I'm gonna sell these leeks because I have leeks in my chest already and we need some money. Because I want that backpack ASAP. I keep hitting everything instead of opening it. No, wait, don't sell that. That's actually, yeah, we need all that stuff. Do we need to do anything else before? I feel like it's a little too early to turn in, so let's go to town and see who's at the saloon. I love going to the saloon. It's always such a good time. I would love to have a place like that near me, like small town vibe, exactly like this. That's what I need. Do we want to buy anything? It's Lewis's birthday today. I'm not buying him a present. I've been over this. Won't do it. I don't like the guy. So I'm not going to waste my money buying him a present. No need to be fake around here. Do we need to do anything in here besides maybe... No, I don't think we need to do anything in here. I just think we came in here to kill time. We can check the trash. That's always... I always either do it first thing in the morning or first thing at night. Usually it's first thing in the morning. We found a lost book. Woohoo! There is a exclamation point. Let's see. Buying 1 seaweed at 3 times the market value. Let's see if we can find a seaweed. If we can find a seaweed, that would be dope. But if not, no harm done. We just gave Sebastian false hope that we were going to get him seaweed. It's so mean. Okay, we gotta go inside because the monsters will come out any minute to get me. Queen of Sauce, because I want to learn every recipe on here. I actually have the Stardew Valley cookbook, which is amazing, by the way. I collect video game cookbooks, and I would say Stardew Valley is probably one of my favorite cookbooks in my collection that I own. Stir fry. That sounds scrummy right now. I love me a good stir fry. Okay, I don't think... Oh, wait, we could... We need to bring that to the beach tomorrow so we can fix that bridge over to the next little island, if that's what you even call it. Shore. Okay, let's see what's popping this morning. We got mail. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 monies when you're ready for it. Robin. I feel like I've maybe built a well once. Is there any purpose to building a well if you have large bodies of water around you? Is there something I'm missing there? Or is it just like for decor and looks? Because ain't nothing wrong with that. But I've always wondered if there's like a perk to having a well on your farm or just because. I'm glad our energy is not going down as fast as it once was. It's always so annoying when the energy starts going down before the day's even over. Because I don't mind going to the saloon every once in a while to buy food, but the food is so expensive on here, especially during the beginning when you need it most, because you don't have your own kitchen to make your own stuff. So it's like, do I want to spend $1 million on some pancakes, or do I just want to go to bed early in game? I definitely want to get this little bit cleared out because I feel like I could build some... I could make this like... I could put the barn over there. I think that'd be super cute. But would I regret having the barn so far away from my house? Probably. Probably would. But it's such a cute little spot. It's like a little nook. It's so cute. Just its own little corner. Oh yeah, we need to go to the beach and do the bridge before I forget. I'm so scatterbrained when it comes to this game. There's a million things. Oh, finally! The community center, so that way we can meet the wizard soon. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Mayor Lewis gives like whiny voice vibes. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Here, let's go inside. Junimos are some of my favorite part of the game. I think they are the cutest little things on the planet. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more I'm not even gonna try. Then I remember. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. They're such cutie patooties. You're worrying me, Blue. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. No, actually, I'm gonna completely redo the community center. I'm gonna do more than just catch that rat. So, while we're here, before I forget, we're just gonna go ahead and look at this ordeal down here so we can get the mail from the wizard. That way we can meet him. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a lot later than 11:40 a.m. 25 pieces of wood. I can do that. I feel like I have not completed one billboard quest. I've accepted almost all of them and just completely forget to do them. The trees look nice today, don't they? So, why did you become a farmer? I wanted to escape my old life. Hey, that's pretty much the reason I came here too. I wanted to connect with nature more. Okay, let's see what's under this. Ooh, we got some carrot seeds. Let's, I hate throwing it away because I'm always like, I can totally use that. But in reality, I'm probably not going to use all of that, so let's see. Yes. Can I get the backpack? No, I can't get the backpack yet. Bummer. Another day with low inventory space. It'll be alright. We'll get through it. Let's see, when's the next birthday? It's Vincent's birthday. Do we know what Vincent likes? I think Vincent, if I'm correct, I think he likes chocolate cake a lot. I believe that's his favorite. I think Jazz's favorite gift is the fairy rose. I know that's somebody's favorite gift. It's either Haley's or Jazz. I know Haley likes pink cake too, and sunflowers. Those are the two things I know that she likes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I either marry Sebastian most of the time or Haley. I think Haley's character development is a really, really good way. I don't know. I really like becoming Haley's friend a lot just because she gets so nice. A lot nicer. And I love when the mean girl has a redemption arc. Yes! We finally get some rain after 8 days. Oh my gosh. Hang on. What happened there? Okay, we're still good. My computer just glitched, so give me 1 second. Okay, I think we're still good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I really do like Haley a lot. Some people, I know a few people that really like Haley too, but most people I feel like don't jive with her character much, and I get that. She's very snobby and stuck up. Blue, wait for my return at the dawn of your 3rd year, Grandpa. Grandpa... Blue, wait for the... wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year, Grandpa. Yeah. That's what I imagine Grandpa's voice to sound like. Let's plant some carrots. I think that would be a good idea. Get some carrot seeds going here. Alright. Feeling sluggish. I like how, I really wish, I know this would kind of be cheating, but I really wish that you could do what you can do in multiplayer. Whenever your character gets sluggish like that, you can just like lay in bed and say, no, you don't want to go to sleep, but if you just continue to lay in bed, your energy bar will go up. Some part of me kind of wishes they had that in single player, and some part of me is kind of like, oh, I'm kind of glad that they don't have that, because it would just make things too easy. In multiplayer, I can understand why they have it, because not everyone wants to go to bed at the same time, but you need that energy. In single player, it's kind of like you're playing by yourself, so there's really no reason to have it other than you don't want to spend money on food, which I think in a way might make the game a little too easy, in my opinion. But I really don't want to go to bed yet, but I don't know what else to do. Let's see, we can, honestly, I kind of want to sell a few items just so I can go ahead and get the backpack so we can go into the mines. Just get, if I have double of anything that would be of use or of value, and sell it. Can do that. I need to start donating to the museum. I forgot all about that. Today is Monday. Is there anything? Let's look at the quests. Okay, we got 100 gold for that. Build a coop. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. And reach level 5 in the mines, which I bet we could knock that out before 11 p.m. Collect 25 wood. We can do that. Easy. Let me eat, like, see if I have a leek or two in my chest. Dandelion. Did y'all hear that? My voice just said something weird. And well, leeks give more than dandelions. Let's just go ahead and eat both, because I bet we'll need it. Besides, we could use a little bit of money. We could definitely afford a leek and a dandelion for some energy. Okay, alright, we got it. Ooh, I wonder if I could get him to her before she... Well, they close at 9. We'll be fine. We'll get there. We will get there. One way or another. Oh, there she is! So we don't even have to go inside. Perf! Awesome. Nice! Okay, so we should have enough for the backpack now. This is the final day for seaweed, so I don't think we're going to be able to make that happen, unfortunately. Sorry, Sebastian. I couldn't get the seaweed for you. Better luck next time. I'll try a little harder to get what he asks for next time. But if I become friends with Sebastian too fast, I'll probably get tempted to marry him. And I really want to marry Harvey this playthrough because I never marry Harvey. We don't have enough health to do a whole lot, so we're just gonna go on inside before the monsters come out and get me. That's right. It is raining tomorrow. Okay. Exciting! That way I don't have to water crops, which is my favorite. As soon as I can make sprinklers, I do. Like I said, this is a farming game, right? But unfortunately, the farming part is my least favorite part. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake, in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. M. Rasmodius Wizard. What does M stand for? Is it... No, we already have a Marlin. What does the M stand for? Does anyone know? Is that like public information? I feel like it's something along the lines of Marlin. I know it's not Marlin because that is... I don't think he's in here, is he? Maybe he is? No, Marlin's not in there. But that's the Adventurers Guild guy. So I know there is a Marlin already. Ooh, maybe we should get our geodes. Maybe we should get our geodes cracked open. That might be a fun idea. A fun activity to do today. It's funny, whenever I get the minecarts fixed, I always forget that the minecarts work, and so I end up just walking everywhere anyway until I remember randomly that they work, and then I forget about it again after. So they really only get used a couple of times. Which is so unfortunate because they are very helpful when you remember that they're there. Okay, let's say if we can... Let's see if there's anything of use around... Okay, there are clams. And I think clams over pine cones any day. We can get plenty of pine cones just from our yard, so... Dang, there's a lot of stuff around here. Yeah, we're getting that backpack now. Because once we get that backpack, we should be able to fit everything on the beach in the pack. So that, honestly, that should have been got before we went to the beach in the first place. So that is my bad. My fault, chat. What am I doing? Don't do that, because then you won't have enough money. Purchase. Best purchase of the game is this one. Even better purchase is the 36. The 36 slots is just... It is the biggest achievement to me in the game that you can receive. It makes such a big difference every time. But now we can get some Monet by getting the things on the shore. Shells, honestly, are a good source of income towards the beginning of the game. They always bring in some extra cash flow when you need it most. Especially those rainbow shells that you get during the summer. Hello, they sell for like $400 in the game, which is crazy. And then I feel like the 400 coins or dollars or whatever you want to call it, that's like the lowest quality one as well. Like if you get a purple one, it's like 600, I want to say. I could be completely wrong, but I know I'm in the right range. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna break geodes too, so we need to do that as well. We already have clams. Did somebody say to get a daffodil? So there's nothing, that was Sebastian that wanted the seaweed, and we don't even have seaweed, so we're good. So let's sell all that because we're definitely going to be low on cash from buying the backpack. But that means we can go mining the next day, which will be very, very nice because we have not done that yet. So, and mining is one of my favorite parts of the game. I really do enjoy the mining part. Now, the part that I don't like is when you finish the mines in the valley and have to go to the desert. Those mines are very aggravating. I love / hate the fact that you don't get to save the floor that you're on in those mines. Like, once you die, you die. You have to start all the way over. I love that and I hate it. Because when you get to a certain point in the mines, it's so exciting. And then you die, and it's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? But it makes it that much more special whenever you get to where you need to go. Let's get some geodes cracked open, friends. Earth crystal. We can honestly donate that to the museum right away because I will forget to donate to the museum. Oh my gosh. Not a single piece in the entire collection. He's got a high voice. He ain't got a low voice. He's got a high voice. What's this? You found something? Let me see. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. Just go on ahead and ask for it at that point. Like, don't beat around the bush. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Rarely ever does he have interesting items to send my way. The most interesting thing that he can give me are scarecrows and seeds. I don't mess with the statues that he tries to give you. Think about it, will ya? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Alright, let's donate this earth crystal. We're gonna put it, honestly, let's put it on the biggest table because I like to put ores with ores and like ocean stuff with ocean stuff, or like things that you bury up from the ground. They all got to be in one section together. It can't be all willy-nilly. Oh, hi. It's good to see you again. Take it easy. I'm sorry. I don't like Sam very much. I think he's just too childish for me. I can see the appeal maybe, but if you like, if boy bands are your thing, or like guys that play guitars, just marry Sebastian at that point. He's far more like an interesting, deep character to me than Sam. Sam is very shallow, I feel like. He's sweet, but he's shallow. That's just my opinion, but just saying. Sam ain't for me. Finally, because I'm not able to hear the game, it's really hard for me to fish because I can't hear when a fish gets on a hook. First catch. It feels so much later than 2:20 because it's so like dreary outside. Oh my gosh, I just keep yawning tonight. Let's go into Pierre's for a little bit. See, I mean, we can't buy much, but we can look. I think the first tree that I want to get is a pomegranate because they sell for quite a bit, and I feel like pomegranates are they're just harder to come by, just like with the merchant and digging in trash. I feel like I find other fruit, but I never find a pomegranate. So I always try to go for that one first because you don't really just come across it. You have to grow it yourself. And it sells for a lot. We got a little bit more energy, so let's chop down some more trees. Get that out of the way. I actually really like where the greenhouse is. It's not too far away from the house, but it's also far enough away to where it doesn't feel like it's crowding you or prohibiting you from making the layout of your farm that you want. Especially if you're a person that likes to make your farm like in very close vicinity to your house, which I am one of those people. I know some people like to put their farms way out of the way from their house. I will never be one of those people. I think I tend to get frustrated whenever I walk outside and have to walk all the way down to the farm. If I could forget something, I have to go all the way back up to the house. And if it's far enough out of the way of water, when your watering can runs out, it's very frustrating. Ooh, bait and bobber. Definitely will be reading that. Sounds like an interesting read. Oh, we're running out of energy. Can we get it? Can we get it, chat? I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. I didn't want to become sluggish. I hate how much longer it takes to get to your house when you're sluggish. Let's see. Let's put all this in the chest. Let's read the book. Let's go ahead and read it. That way we can upgrade our skills a little bit. I think that's all we can do for the night because I don't want to get, well, I don't know, we might be a little bit more sleepy than usual tomorrow because of how much we wasted our energy today. So, ooh, we got a cookout kit and moss soup. That doesn't sound very appetizing. That sounds like it'd be just slimy. That just sounds gross. Okay, we got a level up for fishing. Nice. Nice. Okay. Queen of Sauce rerun. Stir fry again. That's alright. That's alright. You know why? Because stir fry is delicious. I will gladly sit down and watch someone make a stir fry. Oh, I forgot we picked the doggy. That's so cute. I'm glad we picked the dog. I've actually never picked the dog before, so it's so cute. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray, poor thing. Hey, it seems like this place. It seems to like this place. Hey, don't think this farm could use a good dog? Yes. And we're gonna name it... What should we name it? This dog to me definitely is a boy. Let's see if we get some No. Okay, we're gonna name it Trevor. Trevor is a fantastic dog name. Whoa! Not like that. I love when people name their animals human names. It's my favorite. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Hey, how are you doing tonight? We are playing some Stardew Valley, and I picked having a dog for the first time, and there are no regrets here. What are you up to? Well, Trevor, you be a good pooch now, okay? Oh, that's that letter from Robin talking about the house expansions. This game, it's just one of those games that is always fun to play. It's cozy, it's very, what's the word for it? It's almost, you can kind of like, with some games, you know how it's very mentally draining to play some games? Like, I want to give a good example, I just don't have one right now. Most story RPG games are very mentally draining at times just because you get so emotionally invested. This one's just kind of like just good vibes all around. I personally really enjoy it. What other? I am a big Elder Scrolls fan. I play a lot of Skyrim and Oblivion. Um, I've played Morrowind a few times. That one's just not usually in my rotation when it comes to the Elder Scrolls games. I like the Fallout games. I play Minecraft here and there. No, I'm Not a Human. That's one of my favorite horror games right now. I haven't, but I know a few people that really enjoy those. Really enjoy that game. I do. I am interested in trying it at some point. I recently just played Cuphead for the first time, and that is a fun game. Sports games, I used to play 2K with my brother very seldom as a kid. I think it'd be kind of fun to try those out again. People make those games look like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we're having audio issues tonight, so there is no sound coming through on my game. But we will be fixing that very soon. The thing about me and my streams is there's always going to be a little something wrong with it, and that's okay. I'm still fairly new to streaming, so we're still learning the ropes around here. I have, well, okay, so I have people that I count as siblings that aren't siblings, and people that are just my siblings. I have 2 other siblings. I'm trying to get all these trees chopped down so I can clear some space out and build a barn eventually. I still don't know where I want to put the barn. I've thought about putting the barn down in this little corner over here. But I could put it closer to the house. I just feel like that little corner is perfect. So I go back and forth. I really like to marry either Sebastian or Leah. Now I have married Elliot a few times, and while I like Elliot, he's a bit stuck up for me. I always end up divorcing Elliot after a while. I will almost never divorce Sebastian or Leah. How about you? Who's the person you always marry in Stardew Valley? Sam is a lot of people's favorite. Sam has never been my personal favorite per se, but he's definitely a loved character. I think he's a very sweet character. I like a little bit more edge. But Sam is just wholesome. You really can't go wrong with Sam. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people that like Sam. We're running out of energy. I feel like we were supposed to go mining today. But I think after this day, I'm going to hop off and get some sleep because I am exhausted. But just a reminder, I will be streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to be streaming yet, but I bet you it'll be probably something either like, I might play Nancy Drew tomorrow. I've thought about it, but if I can't get my audio to work, we might just have to run up Stardew Valley or Minecraft again, because I feel like these are games that you can kind of play without the audio and it be just a little bit annoying, but still functional. I am new at streaming. This is my second week streaming. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh yeah, we need to go down the ladder. I want to play more horror games. I am one of those people that likes to play them, but can only play so much of them before getting too scared. There have been times. Now, I really like playing video or horror games with other people, but when it's by myself, obviously it's going to be scarier. I really like I said, No, I'm Not a Human. That one I can definitely play on my own without getting like too creeped out. I like The Forest a lot, and I really like. Would you count? I don't know if you've played any of the Dishonored games. I feel like I would kind of count that as horror. Fierce to Fathom, I've heard, is really, really good. And that's definitely on my list to try, just because it's been recommended to me so many times. I've heard that. That's really, like, I have heard that. Okay, what else can we do for the last bit of the day? Let's see. We can, honestly, let's get these little... Oh, nice. Who's the one that likes that book? I think it's Alex. And do we really want to give Alex a gift? No. I'm good there. Hi, Maggie. How are you? We're having a little bit of audio difficulties tonight. Honestly, oh my gosh. I honestly really like, yeah, the audio difficulties are being an issue tonight for sure. We have not been able to get my game audio to play at all over the last couple of hours. I've been streaming since 9. I honestly like mining more than fishing. Fishing is up there for me. I think it's mining, fishing, and foraging. Those are my top 3 skills that I like to work on. But hopefully we can get the audio working for tomorrow, because I was really wanting to continue playing Nancy, Shadow at the Water's Edge. But if I can't get the audio working, I might either just play Minecraft or Stardew Valley, because like I was saying, I feel like those, while it would be annoying to not have audio, you can still kind of play it without audio. Yeah, that's a kind of unpopular opinion. Fishing, a lot of people don't like it. Like, I know people that just absolutely despise fishing in this game. But for me, that's like one of my favorites. Oh, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of... No, we can't. We don't have a lot of time and my energy's low. What do you mean by panels? Oh gosh, I don't want the monsters to get me. I don't know if I already stated this or not, but we're doing the monster farm, which I've never done before. And I really like the... Whoa! I'm not used to playing with mouse and keyboard, so I've been trying to put my axe into everything all night long instead of just opening stuff. I think we already... yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll have to work on that when I get off stream tonight and tomorrow. But you can definitely, I have an Instagram. You can follow me on ShriekingBlue there. And then I'm also working on a YouTube channel to put my VODs on. Yeah, I'm aware there's no banner. I do know how to make that kind of stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it, unfortunately. But slowly but surely, we will get there. I've noticed you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find you'll need a furnace. So after we talk to Clint, I think this is where I'll have my stopping point for tonight. Hey, I really appreciate the offer. My sister has already taken up. She has wanted to be my the person that does all the website stuff. She's really good at it. But if I need any extra help, I will let you know. But after we get done talking to Clint, I think this is where I'll end it for the night. Yeah, it's already 11. I need to end it. But y'all, it has been a blast, like always. Tomorrow we will be maybe running up some Nancy if we can get our audio working. Maybe not, but like always, it'll be tomorrow at 9 p.m. You can follow me on my socials, ShriekingBlue. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. As always, thank you for joining me in playing Stardew Valley. And I will see you guys tomorrow night.